I'm the coach. You're locked into the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a great one on tap between the Seattle Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. With that, let's get up to Atlanta. We're standing by at Mercedes-Benz Stadium, our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. We thought the old place was loud. Somehow this place got even louder a short time ago as the Falcons were introduced to this sellout crowd. We're set to go as the Falcons get ready to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Seahawks offense here set to take over with Russell Wilson leading the way. Wilson, a Pro Bowler 5 times in his 7 NFL seasons, including last year, when he threw for a career-high 35 touchdowns to just 7 interceptions. Now a play fake here on first down. Now he'll escape to his left. He'll try and run it, and they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Wilson going to fake the give and keep it himself. Quick throw out to Gordon on the perimeter. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. For Gordon, the receiving numbers in last week's game: 7 catches, 127 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. On 2nd and 15 now. Wilson, he finds Lynch. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. So now here are the Falcons under 5th-year head coach Dan Quinn. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some, aren't we? What did he talk to us about?
Here we go. Keep your arm. Keep forward. Hey, watch the slant.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. Here now the offensive starters for Atlanta.
And I think we'll see a renewed sense of urgency out of this team this week because they have to make sure they don't waste this homestand. They had a home game last week, lost it. Now they've got the second straight. They've got to take advantage of it, get a win before they head out on the road.
From the 24, Vick looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by George Iloka. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw.
45, 215. Check 37, check 37.
First down, the run with Lynch. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. On second down now, it's Lynch. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change. People to field goals. And if that keeps...
A carry for Devontae Freeman, who missed most of last season. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
And Falcons fans everywhere excited that Devontae Freeman is back on the field wearing number 24 in the red and black. Remember, he went down in week 2 in 2018 with an injury and didn't return.
And the ball is out. Jones got hit and lost it. And the Seahawks have recovered. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the... Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. Got his man, it's Eifert. Down the numbers, there he goes. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Tyler Eifert. His 6th touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. And we can break that scoring drive down pretty easily. One play. Long touchdown pass into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor.
A first down throw coming for Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The former number 1 overall pick, Jadeveon Clowney. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. The throw over the middle taken in. Jones breaking from the contact. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 39 yards the distance covered on the catch and run.
That's a real nice job right there, working the middle of the field, working against those safeties. And you know, partner, if you get your hips turned the wrong way, big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. There's Vic. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. This is how the defense will line up for Seattle. This crew against the pass, issues at times, ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
They're in the bottom 10 in the league. I mean, when you look at their talent, you would think that they'd be much better. Overall, I don't think there's any question you'd have to say that they've underachieved.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They toss to Freeman. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Vic operating on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. To throw again. Vic going to throw deep for the end zone. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. And one of the big bodies helping out this offense is your boy, Upati.
And all he wants to do is have running plays called. Fire out and smack people.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run with Marshawn Lynch. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. On 3rd down, they go Lynch. And he will have a first down here at about the 40.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. And it will help set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Defensive starters, here they are for Atlanta. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
One thing you do know, they'll be fired up because they're facing a top 5 rushing attack. And even if they have early success against them, they got to remember they got to sustain it because teams that are top 5, they don't stop running the ball if they don't get things done early.
Throwing on 2nd down. Wilson. James has got it. Complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. Open man is Gordon, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to the ground, Lynch. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. On second down, Lynch. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
That's complete. It's Gordon. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Josh Gordon, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
That time a 9-play drive. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Julio Jones once again the intended target. And it's second down. Throwing again. Vick nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Third and long for Vick. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Seahawks have recovered. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Good for your team.
Hey, man. Watch the boot.
Now Wilson. Following the fumble recovery, he'll throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Throwing is Wilson. Incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And the catch good. It's Eifert. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. Wilson now already over 100 yards passing in just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. The throw here going to be complete to Gordon. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Now Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further.
The defense is going to have to start doing something different because this guy's absolutely carving them up, especially down here in the red zone. He's been one of the top receiving tight ends here in the first half of the season.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 21-7. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it all culminates with a Seattle score. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. First down, Vic. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Nazir Jones cruises in for the sack. Looking to throw on second down. Vic. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 26 and a first down. We've seen the pressure get to him several times in this game. There, though, we see him escaping.
And we've seen this rookie video before as well. That type of pressure, oftentimes, what do you resort to? Your legs, try and escape. What you hope is that this doesn't become habit for him, that he learns how to handle the pressure, still keep his eyes downfield, and make some throws.
On the draw, this will be Freeman. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
That's how you get right up off of the map, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw, Vic. And his throw here is going to be incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on third. Vic will look to throw on first down. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it first and goal. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. They'll run here with Freeman. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Holding offense.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
That was 2nd down throw for Vic. And he will score. Touchdown Falcons. Their mobile, agile quarterback with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. They go play action now. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vic Beasley making it look easy, cruising in for the sack.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far, so maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely, and that sack finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. Play action. Now Wilson. He's going to let this one go deep. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up fourth. Now it's first.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Wilson now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Now Lynch, he's got it on the draw. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. From the 17, Wilson able to get this to Gordon. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Got Gordon open, completes it. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. They run. Lynch. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, Wilson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And the return goes up to his own 17-yard line. Oh, Charles, after that interception of the 1-yard line, I thought Pete Carroll would run it. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Now, after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. On the heels of that good carry by Devontae Freeman, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Well, CD, a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but, man, his first step is so quick, too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast, the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Now here's Vic. Gets it off to Freeman. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
They'll wind up getting 4 down to the 36.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Like so many tight ends, no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
And Vic's throw there incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On second down, Vic again. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here and 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. The linebacker Bobby Wagner able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
There are a good number of coaches that any time they call an in route are really worried about the play because there's so much traffic ordinarily that the ball has to get through to get to the receiver. And on that play, it was batted down.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook? 6.
Yeah, let's get set.
They'll start on the ground with Lynch. In on the tackle, Devondre Campbell, Falcons leading tackler in 2018. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
That catch good for 5. It's third down. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. The lefty Tavecchio now to add the extra point. And that one gives him a 3-point lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
Let's go, baby! Let's go!
Marshawn Lynch heading back out into the huddle. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call it in the West Coast offense, the long handoff?
Yeah.
Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, but it's going to be second down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Got his man, it's Eifert. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's James. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. And yes, they want the points, so they will decline the penalty. No question there.
You don't think they spent a couple of seconds mulling over what the penalty would do for them?
I don't even know why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When you put the ball in the end zone on a takeaway, take the points and keep moving.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. A drive that time of 6 plays. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. This will be fielded at the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Heading back onto the field, here's a look at Devontae Freeman now. Those are his numbers through roughly the first half of the season, and given that, you'd have to think he's on pace for a 1,000-yard campaign.
Steady as he goes, steady goes the offense, But you know what else is happening, too? Because they are a team now recognized with the ability to run the football. You've got to be able to throw it better now, right? Better throwing lanes, better opportunities for the guys downfield, maybe more one-on-one coverage, which you should be able to beat easier. Yeah, he's establishing not just a tone, but an identity for his team.
And that's a discussion we had a couple days ago in the team meetings, talking about this running game, opening up the passing game. We'll see if that continues to happen. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Now, meanwhile, the throw by Vic incomplete. It was knocked away. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Bobby Wagner, the former second-rounder out of Utah State, with a sack. So they take a big chance here in their own territory, and you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right, the social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter? I mean, what's going on here? You owe us some explanations.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll begin across the Atlantic at venerable Wembley Stadium in London. And it's the Rams who have the lead in the second quarter. The Rams try and hold on and claim victory. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they trail that one to the visiting Oakland Raiders. Derek Carr has a couple of touchdown passes there. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they were winners in their ball game as they beat the visiting Washington Redskins. Adam Thielen, a touchdown catch in the victory. In our game has been Russell Wilson, who was dynamic, as usual, in that first half. He's thrown for over 200 yards already, and his guys have the lead as well. As we get you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? This fielded a few yards into the end zone, and he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. A reminder, later tonight, Sunday Night Football will see a game in the NFL 100 Series, a rematch of the very first AFL-NFL Championship game, later, of course, known as Super Bowl I. It pits the Packers against the Chiefs from Arrowhead, and that should be...
Let's go, get inside, let's go.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And hang on here. Freeman shaken up. Remaining on the ground after that last play. We'll check on his status when we get back. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Here's Vick. Jones has it. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 25-yard line. That catch, number 750 of his NFL career, and it puts him even with not just one but two Hall of Famers, Michael Irvin and Charlie Joyner. So some pretty good company at 7'5".
Hey, you talk about the playmaker, Michael Irvin, and the guy who just made plays, Charlie Joyner. And that's what we're seeing here. Similar style in terms of being dependable, being open, and turning it into plays that you remember. It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and it's third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. Gets it to Gordon. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Lynch running the counter. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now it's Wilson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Being chased out left. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Vick now. Flushed out right. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
And this is caught for a touchdown. Now hold everything here. Flag in the backfield. This one might be coming back. Would have put him in the lead, but hold that thought.
Yeah, the celebration had to stop, didn't it? Because now you're on a real uptick. You're in the lead. Instead, you're still behind. Have to find a way to regroup.
Vic readies to throw. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones with his second TD of the game, his sixth on the year. And the Falcons have retaken the lead. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that gives them a 3-point lead. 5 plays there on that drive. And the Falcons score to cap it off. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Gordon. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. First down, Seahawks. Wilson now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. They'll keep pounding here with Lynch. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty. And it's 4th down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Vic will look to throw on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Ito Smith, his first carry. And an alley to run. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Vic. Caught by Jones. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. On 3rd down, Vic. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Apart from Kyler Murray, not too many mobile QBs in this year's rookie class, but some good scrambling there to get the first. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45. Now Ito Smith. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5.
trying to show that they...
A good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up third down. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Vick. And he's got his man on the out route. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 41-yard line. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
14 yards there and a Falcon first down. On the draw, this is Smith. Out, Smith lost it, and the Seahawks have recovered. Now a look at Smith. Not sure exactly what happened, but he's still down. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back.
Sweat. 280. 40. Check.
They start the drive with Lynch. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. Play action. It's Wilson. Got Gordon open, completes it. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That one covers 29 yards. First down. This quarterback now over 300 yards down for the game, and time to improve on that. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. They run the counter. It's Lynch. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. Play action. Now Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Wilson now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Now Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Grady Jarrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. This is Lynch. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. So a little extra time to ponder this 3rd and goal as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not sure what you're thinking here, partner, but I believe the officials have done a nice job here getting together and then coming out and indicating that there was a receiver in the area.
Absolutely, and he was in the area. Correct call made, no grounding. So with less than a minute gone by here in this 4th quarter, the field goal there gets this thing back to even.
And it's setting up for a fantastic finish, isn't it, partner? It's been a well-played game, a hard-hitting game. The fans are into it. The announcers are into it. This is going to be a great 4th quarter.
They'll start the drive with Olsen. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Staying on the ground with Olsen, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Here's Olsen, and he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. Off the play fake, Vick. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On the carry, it's Olsen. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted 6 times and could use a 7th here. This is 3rd and 8. And the catch is made by Justin Hardy. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here's Matt Bosher now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the... And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Here's Wilson. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've converted 5 times in their many chances thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They run again on 1st down, Lynch. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. On 2nd down, it's Lynch, and he'll get it down here to the 43. They go play action now. Wilson able to get this to Gordon, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 25 yards that time. From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's brought down just outside of the 10. On 2nd down now, it's Lynch. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd down. They'll run again with Lynch. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Got to kick it, right? I mean, even the short yardage, you boot this thing, don't you?
Yeah, but I know how aggressive you are. I know what you want. You want to go for it, don't you? You're feeling it, aren't you?
Yeah, but treat it like a football game, not like Madden.
I like that. Fight the temptation, kick the field goal, because if you go for it and don't get it, you put a lot on your defense time.
So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score that and seal this thing?
First down, Vic. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Jaron Reed. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. After the sack on first down, Vic. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Mike's 50, Mike's 50.
Third and long for Vic. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Jaron Reed. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on rollers the entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Fielded just inside the 30. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Now a play fake here on first down. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's second down. Throwing again on second down. Wilson gets it to Gordon. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 30. Well, throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
Again on second and 10, it's Wilson. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, getting into it as we come up on a big third down. Throwing is Wilson. He's going to get this out to Marshawn Lynch. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the catch good. It's Eifert. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The completion good for 3 and a down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, it's Lynch. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Again, they'll pound it with Lynch. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's first and goal. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. They'll run for it with Lynch. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal. Second and goal from the 1. So the victory here for Seattle. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Seahawks, they'll finish the first half of the schedule dead even at 4-4, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they drop back to 500 now at 4 up and 4 down, and they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.